Yeah, we'll see. Moving on to another series in the East. We have the Hawks and the Celtics. Again, I don't want to be disrespectful to these teams, so I'm trying to give an objective analysis.
No.
All right. The Hawks can make this they could potentially make this an interesting series. Potentially.
Mm-hmm.
They showed us what Sadiq Bey, DeJounte Murray, of course Trey Young. The series relies on Trey Young, honestly. For me.
Yep.
Will Trey Young be that superstar franchise player in this series to give yourselves a chance? He'll just have to show us. Me right now, I'm thinking no, because I just have that much more trust in the Celtics and what they can do, and Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, and then Marcus Smart, and within that squad. So at the end of the day, for me, no disrespect, yeah, I ain't gonna get swept. I'm gonna give y'all a gentleman's sweep though. So
okay,
I say Celtics in 5. Celtics in 5. I don't know. What you thinking about it?
I agree with you in some ways, but honestly, I think this will be a good test for the Celtics.
How?
When I look at the bigs that Atlanta has, and Capella, and I can't pronounce his name, Ogunbowale, maybe.
I know you're talking about. Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Him, John Collins, Sadiq Bey, these 4/5 guys that they have.
You not know who's on the Celtics?
Al Horford, Robert Williams.
Yes.
I know. But this is the thing. Robert Williams has historically had injury issues or just health issues. I know he's probably been managing that this, second half of the season so far. But I think that these young Hawks, and with the addition of DeJounte Murray, makes the matchup a little more interesting. I'm going to put it that way. I'm not saying that the Celtics are going to lose to them. I think the Celtics win the series, but I'm going to give them a little bit of an edge because I feel like Sadiq Bey could be an impactful player. DeJounte Murray versus Jaylen Brown, I think, would be an interesting back and forth potentially. Defensively, it's going to be interesting for sure. And honestly, to me, this is just like, can they focus? Because they've had, a long break with them waiting on whoever they're going to play. Is Tatum going to be? Tatum didn't have the best.
It was just the finals.
All-Star break.
It was just fine. Oh, it's on post All-Star break. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Right.
He was on the MVP train for a second. Man,
he kind of slid off of that for a minute. So I'm like, all right, is he back like focused, ready to go? Are these guys, because I feel like sometimes when you get that higher seed, you got this little break. You can and I feel like the Celtics just kind of can go out of it sometimes. So I want to see if they stay locked in. But I'm like, I think they're going to win it. They're obviously the better team.
How many games you giving?
I'm going to say the Celtics win in 6.
And that's something. But you don't get the Sixers and okay. All right. Okay. Don't you agree for them to even win the game, Trey Young has to go off?
Yeah.
Do you think he can go off? Do you think he can go off against the likes of he could be switched on to Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, Malcolm Brogdon? It's gonna be tough.
Yeah,
the matchup is hard. That's why I say I don't think. That's why my respect for them is giving them a game. That's why I'm like, it's hard for me to even see that. Like, I'm giving them a game. That's why I'm like in 5. So it's like, with all these pieces that the Celtics have to deploy on defense, it's like it's hard for me to see it. The matchup's too much.
I think that, obviously Trey's gonna struggle with the size and strength of Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, Tatum at times, but just like he did against Miami, he found other ways. He still was scoring, and I think that he still, even though they haven't been good this season, to me they haven't really been good. He struggled, but in some ways he's able to bring out his best performances, and I feel like even if he's not exactly scoring 30-40 points, he can make an impact by being the facilitator and then allowing other guys to get involved, which kind of elevates their team. But I'm not gonna say that he's gonna be like, oh, he's gonna take them to the next round or anything. I'm just saying that he can. He's still a capable guard. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not saying he's not capable. I'm just talking about this matchup is a bad matchup. Like, it's gonna be hard. Like, again, the Celtics have the ability to switch everything they want to, based on the personnel they put on the floor.
Yeah.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. Jimmy Butler was not guarding Trae Young as the primary defender that whole game, the playing. Right?
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. But for the Celtics, they don't have to do it either. But whoever he gets switched on, it'll be a capable defender who can defend the perimeter. Like, that's the main difference. And two, the Heat, it was like, y'all knew y'all had a defense just by where the scoring was coming from. And I didn't think about that in our previous talks about it, right? This game, I can definitely rely on scoring from someone, from at least, if it's not Jason Tatum, at least Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
Like, one of the two. Like, that's it. So, and your home court advantage, I mean, for the series, so it's like, okay, it's like a...
Yeah, I don't disagree with you. I just feel that in the momentum of things, how the game is called, and just like Jimmy Butler said, even though he wasn't the primary defender on Trae Young, depending on how aggressively or how physical the game is and how the refs call it, Trae Young could benefit and could use that.
Yeah, that's true. If the refs do those ticky-tack stuff, yeah, you're right.
And then if Jaylen Brown and Tatum get into foul trouble, and with these other guys like a DeJounte Murray who can cause havoc on defense, he uses length to get steals, kind of frustrate these guys. He's a talker. Can they stay focused, and then can they play the right way? Can they play without fouling? And if the ref is, kind of giving a momentum boost in ways by, the way they call the game, those are impacts. So I feel like Trae Young, being the type of player that he is, obviously he's not physically going to be able to match up with these guys every night. So I know they're going to be, I think the Celtics win it. But I give them 2 games because I feel like Trae Young is smart enough to find a way to manipulate the way the game is going.
Gotcha. Yeah, we'll see.
Yep.
I got you. But at the end of the day, y'all have our...
Yeah, the Celtics.
It's like, we're just trying to see I get them over to my side a little bit more. We'll see.
Yeah.